Today at Total Line Marking, we was at a Biffa site in Thurrock, ready to set out some basic bays and also a disabled bay alongside an electric charging bay. The team was using yellow and white thermoplastic to lay down, but before that everything needed to be chalked out just to make sure that all the lines are absolutely perfect when the thermoplastic is laid. And to get the cross hatches marked out on this one before we move on to the next section, which is the larger bays. As you can see, there was literally nothing here before, so it's going to look 10 times better when everything's laid out and finished at the end. So after chalking, this is what the larger section is going to look like. And a nice little finishing touch just to make sure the paint lays properly is blowing away all the dust. While the team was doing the chalking, that allowed the truck to get nice and hot so we can warm up all the tools needed so that the thermoplastic doesn't dry out too quickly in the jugs. While they're heating up, the last bit of marking out is spraying onto the stencils so we have a marker for the little patterns that go within the bay. Now for the satisfying part, collecting the thermoplastic into the jugs, look at that pour, and onto laying it following the stencil lines made by the chalk. For an even better finish, they use these boards to make sure that the line is perfectly straight. And that's the larger bays done. Now onto the smaller bays where we've got the electric carport and also the disabled bay. So the finishing touches for the last two bays, which is the disabled bay and the electric port, and that's the finished product. Look at that. Make sure to drop a follow to see our next job.